Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Listen, we're gonna jump right in. I don't wanna waste your time. Just know that I'm a professional chef of 20 plus years in the industry, and here's my personal opinion on the air fryer. Obviously, I post videos on the internet, TikTok, Instagram, and a lot of people have asked me, hey, can I make this in my air fryer? Can I make this in my air fryer? And I see it all over the place. As a professional chef, I do not like air fryers. But here's the thing, I've never had one. I've never tried it. So I did the due diligence because, you know, my golden rule, don't knock it till you try it. I bought an air fryer. This one. This is the one my wife wanted, okay? I'm not sponsored by this. I pay for this with my own money. But hey, Ninja, if you want to sponsor me, reach out to a brother. So I want to get right into this. Basically, I tested a whole bunch of ingredients, just what I needed to do as a baseline, and then I made a couple recipes, and now we are at the finale. If you haven't followed me on TikTok, go check it out. The series is over there. It's on a playlist at the top of my profile. So for anybody who's new or has no idea what an air fryer is, I'm gonna explain it to you, okay? Basically, what it is there's a heating element, and then behind that heating element, there's a fan circulating the food in this little compartment. Think of a toaster oven on steroids, and that's pretty much it. It has nothing to do with fry. It circulates hot air. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the pros. An air fryer is way better in reheating food than a microwave. So if you have leftovers and you want to reheat these real quick, I would always recommend the air fryer over a microwave. With the air fryer, leftovers come out pretty damn good. So that's one pro. Another pro is it is so convenient and easy to use. I have to admit, it's literally a plug and play. You can take whatever you want, throw it right in. It's built for convenience, and nowadays convenience is king. Next, I will admit it is faster than an overall convection oven. Bottom line, we're not talking about like a couple seconds here. We're talking about full-on minutes. The air fryer will get you food faster, right? So if you're in a rush or if you have limited time, then boom, I'm telling you, air fryer, perfect. We're talking 10, 15 minutes difference, okay? Next, what I really like about the air fryer is the non-stick coating on the inside. I mean, that is awesome. Usually when you cook in an oven, if you're using a half sheet pan, you have to put a piece of paper down or aluminum or whatever. With the air fryer, it's literally wipe and go, right? Don't put it in the dishwasher though. Next, there's no extra pans or dishes, right? So it's like, you know, you're not using a saute pan that you have to clean. You're not using an oven pan that you have to clean. You literally just use one vessel and then put it on your plate and you're ready to go. One more pro, and this is it, my 5 pros. It is great for kids' food. Matter of fact, it's great for frozen foods, okay, that go in a convection oven. I will be honest, French fries, chicken nuggies, they come out of the air fryer, awesome, crispy, awesome. The air fryer was built for frozen food, I swear to God. Now for the cons. I'm not beating it up. If you want to use an air fryer, please go ahead. But these are just my 5 cons as a professional chef. The cooking capacity is limited. Literally, you can fit about 2 to 3 portions of something in there, but if you overfill the air fryer, then guess what? You're gonna end up with a bad product. If you are trying to feed a family of 4 to 5 in one shot, it's probably not gonna work. I would recommend getting 2 air fryers to do the job. Another con that it's really kind of tough for me to wrap my head around is this thing has nothing to do with frying, okay? This is just a marketing campaign. The marketing behind air frying, quote unquote, is unbelievable. But honestly, I think it should be renamed to air baker. There's a huge difference between something being deep fried and roasted. Air frying just doesn't exist. So that's a con because they've tricked people to think that, oh, it's air fried. No. Another thing is, contrary to popular belief, you have to rotate the food. I don't care what anybody says. You have to rotate the food. I think this is a big kind of minus and a con in my way because basically anything that I put in there, I know I'm gonna have to flip halfway through. Another con is there is hot and cold spots. The top layer, I realized, I took a temperature, it's always gonna be hot. That's why you need to rotate. The fan does a really good job of circulating the food, but what I realized is there is still hot and cold spots. My last con is it is super loud and obnoxious. I totally get it. There's 2 fans in this one, and you know the other. They probably make some models that are kind of not loud compared to a convection oven where everything's locked inside. There's thick walls. You can't really hear it. That's a con. Some pro tips from me as a chef to you. Always preheat your air fryer. Before you start cooking, just throw it on 400 and put 5 minutes and preheat it. Trust me, get everything hot. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Number 2, do not overfill. I know you want to put 4 to 5 pieces of chicken in there, but I'm telling you 2 to 3 is going to be the max, okay? Food quality suffers drastically if you overfill it. And I know they have a mark where the capacity is, but I would highly recommend going a little bit below that because I'm telling you the food won't cook properly. Do it in batches because a good example is if I put 4 cups of broccoli in one basket here, it's going to steam. It's not even going to roast properly. If I put 1.5 cups, it's going to roast beautifully and perfect. My biggest recommendation and pro tip is if you are on the market for an air fryer, and let's say you're kind of an avid home cook and you actually have the space, the countertop space, don't waste your time with this thing. What you want to do is invest in one of these. I know you probably can't see it, but I would go with a convection toaster oven. This does the same exact thing as the air fryer, but you're able to put more into it. There's so much more you can do because it has more capacity and you can lay things flat and you have shelves. Now the biggest question is who would I recommend the air fryer for? This is definitely for the kid that's going to college, that's in a dorm room, that doesn't have that much space. This is definitely for somebody that's single and lives by themselves. They're only cooking for one person or two people max, but it's pushing it. It's pushing it. I think for teenage kids, this would be ideal for reheating food or cooking frozen food. The way it works is you turn it on, you have the smart finish, which basically means you can put two things in the basket and they can finish at the same time. I think having two baskets is definitely worth it. This air fryer specifically, I think it was around $160, $170, but I will admit, look how loud this thing is. Ready? I mean, this thing just gets louder. And when you turn on the other one, watch. See, it just progressively gets louder. It's pretty cool how they have some standard recipes on this actual air fryer. Overall, I love this air fryer. It came with an insert. I think the tray here is clutch. The difference between these kind of don't make any sense to me. There's really no difference between the air fry and the roast. The dehydrate, get out of here. It doesn't make any sense to me either because you can just change the temperature. My ultimate recommendation is to get the convection toaster oven. You just could get so much more use out of it. It's gonna last longer and it's pretty much the same, if not cheaper in price if you go with the higher end air fryer. That's it for today. Hey, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and push the post notifications so you never miss a video when I post. Thanks a lot.